First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here to this bitch. Don't mess with Texas. Cause you know everybody around this bitch got guns, nigga.
Hey, see, I'm from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back in Texas. I've been feeling like Luka, how I bought that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your fucking weapon. A nigga try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these shots at first, bet he die on that stretcher. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny, my nigga.
No, front on me, I'm like. Oh, you do the cheeks.
So what happened this weekend?
You want to answer this one?
I mean, sure. We came to Austin, Texas for a Call of Duty tournament for $8.5 thousand. It was Abe Got Game underscores, first ever LAN. Friday went pretty good. Pretty cool, pretty clean pools, nothing too crazy.
GG's, man. Hey, appreciate it. GG's, bro. Yeah, appreciate it.
Saturday it was supposed to be you win 2 rounds and then you make it to Sunday for top 6. We come to the venue and AWL says, hey, actually, you're going to play like 5 games today. So I was like, oh, sick. Okay. So canceled some of our plans that we had in the evening and went pretty good to start. We played Kex in winter semis and we beat them, and then in winners finals we played Flames and we got bent over. It was not a good time, but hey, we have the VOD that we can watch back now, so live and learn. Shout out for the VOD. Sunday, we came in this morning and lost 3-1 to Kex in them, and it was a close series. We didn't play with like as much, I don't know, oomph as we did like the day before, I would say. No one really played bad. I think it was just a team effort. But considering it's his first ever event and we've been playing together for 2.5 weeks, and he feels like shit, I feel like shit, he is shit. Considering that, and Rico's here. Yeah, it's been a great experience, and shout out NGNL for helping send us and all the content and awesome stuff that they've been doing, and Screaming Demons, of course, for helping us out. And yeah.
So you guys are going to be following this up with Boston, right?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
How are you feeling after this?
Am I going to Boston, you guys? What was the question?
How are you guys feeling about Boston now?
Boston?
Just a couple weeks away.
Excited. I think we actually we're gonna get a lot better online, especially because we get to relook at these VODs, see what we were doing wrong. And I know I'm getting us to be a smarter player throughout this whole tournament, and I'm also just learning a bunch of new stuff. I'm confident we're gonna get a lot better, and we just beat top team, and so I can tell we're improving. And I got 3 demons around me, so
3 screaming demons.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
How are you feeling? It's been 2.5 weeks of this roster. How do you feel like the performance was here this weekend?
Honestly, I'm not too upset with our performance this weekend. I think for the most part, everyone really played pretty good. Everyone played to what I would think is the standard. I think at times, as a team, we just fell short at times, and that's the stuff that you just learn with time, We didn't have enough time to really go into all the game modes. Honestly, a lot of our practice, too, is just hardpoint. So it was trying to figure out our search and destroy and our control and stuff. That was definitely a weak spot for us this weekend. But I'm actually pretty excited because, at least for me personally on my teams in my career, and even the teams me and Connor had last year, search and control is our strength normally. So the fact that was kind of our weakness this weekend is once we get some time to really improve on that, I think things are looking really good. So I'm excited to see what we can do when we get back in the lab. I'm happy with how everyone played. I think everyone played pretty well this weekend. So
I gotta say, this is the first squad of 4 players in a long time where I just have so much fun playing every day. There was so many days. Rico was living with me for a while at the start of this game, and we would get off and we would just be negative. It would just be vibes would just be negative. Just shit was just frustrating. And even my mom had said, she's like, what is going on? She's like, every time you guys get off, it's you just don't want to be there. And it was just, we just kept cycling through a lot of different teams and players, and it's just, I have a lot of fun with the guys that we're playing with now. I think our ceiling is really high. I think the talent is there. I think the friendship is there. So I'm actually really excited to grow with these guys. Especially with Mason and Ronnie, it's they're both just so raw. Their gun skill is just better than everybody. Their raw talent's better than everybody. Once we learn how to play in a system and play together, and they kind of just listen to whatever the hell Rico tells them to do, good things are going to happen.
Take us through some of your favorite moments this weekend.
I would say the gunship was a good one. In pool play, I was pretty upset. I choked the gunship. That one hurt a lot. That was honestly, it was more devastating than the loss. Honestly, I really wanted that gunship. Trick shotting Kex & Co. yesterday was a lot of fun in Karachi. I didn't have a great series, but I kind of pulled their pants down, had a 3.0. I just had a blast to win. And honestly, it sounds weird, but losing yesterday, 3-0, it was just kind of fun in a way. It was kind of fun getting tucked and just figuring the map out. It was weird. It's weird, but they mentioned it already, but going back in the VOD and stuff is going to be a lot of fun to dissect what we did. Honestly, today sucked this morning, but beating Gunless and Co. get slammed rags was a lot of fun.
Oh, man. Yeah, fuck Temp, too.
We so could have beat him. You spawned into Zuma 8s in the off-season. You started to pop off, make a name for yourself. It's the first time that you've shown up to a LAN. Take us through some of the highs and lows.
Some of the highs were going 3-0 in group play. That was great. Going home, celebrating with the boys. Got some food. That was nice. Ice skating. And then the next day, we played Kex in winners finals, and we took the dub there, and that was all-time high probably this LAN, because that was the team going in that I wanted to beat, because we were playing with those guys. We were in the house with them. We talked to them, and so that was an all-time high for me. I got super hyped at the end, and thanks to these guys, we won that. Some of the lows were getting 3-0'd was pretty bad. That was demoralizing, because we just came off such a high win, and then we go out and just get absolutely whopped. The next day we wake up tired, and we lose to the team we beat in winners finals. So overall, it was a great time, better than others, but it was a good time.
Going forward, what are you guys going to be improving on?
I'll have Rico bounce off of this one with me, but the main thing is finding a way to be on the same page the entire game. When we played well, and we played against in the winter semis match against Phenom and Kex and them, majority of the game we were on the same page, and it showed in the outcome. And then we went to winners finals, and honestly, our gameplay didn't change much, but you could really see that they were just on another level with their teamwork. So it didn't really necessarily feel like gunfights were hard. It was more so just that they would have way better teamwork, way better team shots, and the kills that they did get led to success. So it's obviously a simple answer, but really just trying to get on the same page and making sure that every life that we have leads to something valuable for the team. So that'll probably be the main thing we focus on. I know Rico touched on it earlier too. Our search and destroy and our control was weak-ish. It wasn't automatic, how me and Rico's teams normally are, but I think that's really just because we're so young, we're so fresh as a team. And once we get those reps together, I think it'll really show how dangerous we could be with how good we are at hardpoint already. So I'll have Rico bounce off of that.
Yeah, he touched on a lot of it. For me, I think the biggest thing is just we got to get in there and really just improve on a lot of our fundamental stuff. I think there's a lot of stuff that we can, over time, the more we play, we can teach. Everyone can teach each other it's just kind of what we're thinking, like Connor said, we got to get on the same page, but it's all sorts of ways, the ARs need to get on the same page as the subs need to get on the same page as the ARs and stuff like that, and the more we play with each other, we're going to learn that thing, once I play more with Abe, I'm going to know, okay, he's going to want to do this off his spawn, so I should probably do this, and stuff like that, and there's a lot of things, that's what VOD's there for is, I think there's a lot of times right now, maybe someone might be the person to do something, specific, this person should hold the pinch, and they don't do it, and then someone else has to do it, and then it kind of all collapses from there. So there's a lot of super small stuff that we can work on, and I don't know, like I said before, I'm really excited to get in the lab and see what we can do, and I think all of us really, like Connor touched earlier, I really enjoy this team because we all get along really well, and we all listen to each other very well, so I think it's going to be easy to improve, whereas, we've had some teams in the past where everyone just butts heads and you don't get better, it's your words go on kind of deaf ears type of thing, so, but with this team, we're seems like we're an actual unit and everyone listens to each other and respects each other. So I think we'll improve a lot faster than we even think.
Do you have any final thoughts for this weekend?
Honestly, my final thoughts are probably just I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what this team can do. We went into it not really knowing how it was going to go. You know, we were kind of under practice. We had an idea, we had an expectation, and but at the same time, there was a lot of unknowns. You know, his first event, you never know how things are going to go. I really did think he was going to play well, and he really impressed me with how he played. But, you know, there might be jitters, a lot of different factors. So when we were going to this event, we kind of knew this was going to be kind of a test run for us for Boston. You know, we really wanted to get all this stuff out of the way, get on the same page, get used to playing at an event with each other, you know, staying with each other, you know, just getting all that kind of stuff out of the way. And I think it went pretty dang well, all things considered. So final thoughts, I'm just excited.
Do you have any final thoughts, Abe?
I'm excited to grow with this team, and I think the ceiling is limitless.
Something that a lot of like newer players ask me, and I don't know necessarily why people ask me this, because you know I haven't been a pro, I haven't made it this far, but I have a lot of people that will reach out to me and say like, what can I do to find success? And I haven't found as much as I would like to, but in the grand scheme of things, I've done okay. My best advice is building your roster like a puzzle and finding the right pieces. And those pieces, it's not rocket science. It's finding 4 individuals who are willing to commit to a team, who are passionate, willing to make sacrifice in their life, and commit to each other. If you can find that, you will have success. So whether that's in Call of Duty, whether that's in mortgages, whatever it is in, you know, just finding people that are going to be on the same page and work with you and grow together, good things are going to happen.
This event was fantastic. It was extremely well run. Really no hitches. The venue was awesome.
Yeah, the venue's awesome.
Amazing. I mean, the food was awesome. Texas is pretty sick. Probably one of my favorite events I've been to, honestly. It was a great time, even though I got third. I would totally do it again. I mean, I just love skating. I love all this stuff. The food was great, and someone posted up with me on the skate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really honored and grateful that NGNL and Screaming Demons were willing to send us out. And I think it was a crazy risk from their point of view, you know, to picking up someone that's accused online and everything in 2.5 weeks with little to no practice. And I think he came out and showed why he deserves to be on a good team and deserves to have funding. So I think really a spotlight should not necessarily be on the team as much, but mostly on Abe. And I think with all the pressure surrounding him and everything, I think you got to tip it.
All right, well, that's it. That's a wrap.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yes, that's it.
All right. Are you top 2 too?
Is that?
I need to catch my breath. Regroup in the corner.
Smokes, 2 smokes.
Someone ring the bell.
It's the grind!
And I get knocked down. It's easy to think you might want it all. Some nights I don't sleep, I just stare at the
Map control. Flame's gonna get aggressive and get some. Rep's gonna catch him off. Great.
Get repped. That's top 3 secure. Get repped.
I can't. Job's not finished. Job's not finished.
I wanna drink myself to